he's a wonderful footballer, and he smacked in a left foot shot, which gave the goalkeeper no chance. And of course, the whole stadium erupted. But of course, JP, as we call him, he was the guy who's got a very badly injured ear from that foul by the Millwall goalkeeper in the cup game a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah,
And I mean, I gather there was not much of his ear left, but he
yeah.
still wears a cover of a thing, a mask covering it. But he, a brilliant goal. But he is the most incredible personality. He must be the glue that holds that team together. You know, the way when he scores a goal, he comes and kicks over the corner flag, and the fans love him. There's a special song we all sing when he scores a goal. But he's a Frenchman, and at the end of a game, if he's sometimes interviewed on the pitch, they'll ask him, how do you feel after that? And he'll go, fantastic. And then every time after the game, they whether he's home or away, they got people with cameras inside, not in the dressing room, but as the players come in from the pitch.
Yeah.
And it's become a thing now. There's players and coaches coming in of Palace, and they're all laughing because you can hear in the distance, fantastic. He's sort of shouting. He's a big bloke. He's 6'4", but he's like a little kid inside. I remember Oliver Glasner said one week he was being interviewed on his press conference a few weeks ago, and he was asked about JP Mateta, and he said he's quite a personality, isn't he? They said, oh yes, he's great in the dressing room. He's full of fun. He said sometimes too much fun, and I think there's a lot in that because he is like a toddler who can't express himself. And as I say, he comes, if we've won, obviously, he comes off the pitch into the initial tunnel, and he's shouting away, and everyone else is sort of laughing at him. But in fact, just to say, I mean, I've got a song which is on Spotify called "Fantastic," and I wrote that actually purely based on the way he says "fantastic," fantastic. He's wonderful to watch, JP Mateta. He's a very good striker, but he's Mr. Personality. You sort of fall in love with the guy. He's just brilliant, superb.
Oh,
Palace are lucky to have a player like him. So
yeah,
yeah, he's a great person to have up the front. He's a good target man as well. So
yeah,
yeah, I think players like that can really, bring in the spectators. They make the game fun. I mean, he takes it very seriously. He loves
yeah,
scoring goals, but when
yeah,
you see the elation he feels when Palace win, it makes you feel good to be a fan of that club. It really does.
yeah,
So all credit
yeah,
to JP. Yeah,
yeah. Some players you like that. And Adam Walton, great
yeah,
player, great
he
player.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really love that player. And yeah, he's a really nice, level-headed kid, isn't he? It's like
He was interviewed afterwards, wasn't he? And I thought he
he
spoke
was.
very well.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he did.
did.
He did. He did. Yeah. So yeah, he was talking about one of your player. Was it Portuguese? I can't remember his name now. He said I don't know where he
Yeah,
gets his strength from, but I like to
yeah.
I'd like to have some of what he
What
has
he
or
has.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Daniel Munoz. Daniel
Yeah.
Munoz. He's
Nunes.
Portuguese.
Yes. Nunes.
He's the right back, the right wing back, effectively,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
scored. He scored the second goal on Saturday. Again, we the fans, he's loved. I mean, all the players are. To be fair, there's not anyone who's not
Yeah.
loved by the fans. But he's such a big-hearted guy. As Adam said, he just doesn't stop running, even in training. He's the
Yeah.
fastest player. He will run up and down to the point of death. He gives everything. As they say, he leaves everything. They all leave everything out on the pitch. But he's so willing to sort of be in the right position. He charges down the wing, and he usually beats. Charges down the wing, and he usually beats the defender. And as I say, as it happened, he got a great pass from Eze again, another pass from Eze, and he smacked it in. So yeah, and Adam, he said, didn't he? He's got so much energy, so much positivity and energy. He said, he said, I don't know what he eats or something like that,
I
didn't he?
know.
But I'd like whatever it is. But yeah, and Adam,
We
as
would
you say, spoke very, very well, very well.
Yeah, I like players
Yeah,
that are not self-centered. You just they
yeah,
really appreciate the there's a team spirit there
there
where
really is.
it
Yeah,
displays this spirit of oneness in the team. That's good. It's one of the ingredients you need for a winning team, don't you? You need
we're a
you need the
winning team. Yeah,
yeah you need the team to actually love working with each other. Love working as a team,
yeah.
not
And
just as a
it has to be said that. Sorry to interrupt. It has to be
uh,
said that I think I sent something on the chat, the group chat, that Palace, the last 5 games, are top of the Premier League form chart, and I think for 2025, I think we're second, probably to Liverpool. So if we'd had this good start, as you said, Palace didn't have a good start. If there had have been, we would be right up there, probably in the
absolutely,
European places. As it
absolutely,
is, we've got a semi-final coming up later this month at Wembley for the FA Cup. And
yeah,
were Palace to win that, which would be excellent, and win at Wembley,
yeah,
then you'd be getting into Europe that way. So it would be
uh,
great if Palace were to get into Europe. As it happens, I think the 4 teams in the semi-finals, any one of them really could win it, couldn't they?
very
But
true.
yeah, I'm hoping that Palace get through to the final, because both the semi-final and the final are at Wembley. So it's a great day out for us all as fans to go
Yeah,
once again to Wembley. Great experience.
yeah. Well, this is all we've got time for. But just before we go, Madrid, Arsenal predictions. Any predictions in Madrid, Arsenal?
It's difficult. Arsenal seem to have come back a bit lately. They've had a couple of weaker spells, I suppose. Not the invincible team that we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that Real Madrid are actually on top of their game either. I would probably predict a draw.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is all we've got time for, and by the time you listen to this, you would have already known the results. I'm talking to our viewers. I'm talking to our viewers now. By the time this comes out, you'd already seen the result. So this is all we've got time for. Thanks for joining us. You've been listening and watching The Football Referee with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cos.
And me, Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
All right, so it's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Oh, yes.